Des désordres. Nous, on n'est pas là pour faire coup d'État. Nous, on n'est pas là pour faire coup d'État.
Coup d'État in Ivory Coast. So allegedly, there is coup d'État currently happening in Ivory Coast. Alassane Ouattara government is currently being overthrown. I'm trying to confirm from some of my guys in Ivory Coast, but for some reason, I have sent a message to everybody or anybody I know in Ivory Coast, and none of them has been able to reply me. I'm told they've shut down their network just to prevent the news from coming out. According to my source, the army chief general has been assassinated by the coup plotters because he's snitching to France. He's trying to alert France to come in and shut down the revolution so that this man can stay in power. Guys, these are all based on speculation. I don't have any concrete evidence. I'm still trying to gather more evidence. But you see, I want this guy out of power. This guy is a dictator. He's a big puppet of France. I've spoken a lot about this guy. He's a puppet of America. He's a puppet of, the West. You see, this guy was not supposed to even become the president of Ivory Coast because of the constitution of Ivory Coast. Because his age was more than the age limit you are supposed to be before you run for president in Ivory Coast. Then, after France overthrew Laurent Gbagbo, they told the people of Ivory Coast that, look, you see, this guy is the only guy who can stabilize Ivory Coast because of the instability that you guys are currently in. Let this guy run for just one term. After he ran for one term, we will take him out of office. Then you guys will choose whoever you want. Then the people of Ivory Coast said, okay, let him run. He's just going for one term, right? Then France said, oh yes, he's going for one term. They asked America, he's running for only one term. They said, yes, he's running for one term. Then they brought this guy in. So France said, okay, he'll run for only one term. America said he'll run for only one term. Africa Union accepted. The people of Ivory Coast accepted only one term. 4 or 5 years he's gone. That's all. That was what France said. They brought this guy in. When this guy's first term was almost over, he appointed somebody. He said, okay, after I am gone, my vice president will take over. The people of Ivory Coast said, no, that was not the agreement. You said you were running for one term. You didn't tell us that you were going to appoint somebody. He said, no. Oh, I'm only appointing this person to take over my political party when I'm not there. So I'll present the person to you guys, then you vote for him. Then the people of Ivory Coast said, okay, this sounds like democracy, right? They accepted. We don't know what happened. This person, this guy, chose to take over, died. This guy came out and told everybody that because the person I appointed to take over Ivory Coast is dead, so I can't hand over the country. I have to continue. And people of Ivory Coast said, no, that's not democracy. We don't give a damn about whoever you appointed. He said, no, I can't hand over the country to anybody. I've worked so hard to stabilize this country. I can't hand over the country to anybody. Then this guy decided to go for another term. Now, according to the constitution of Ivory Coast, you can't run for more than 2 terms. This is the case in most of the so-called, democratic countries in Africa. Here, you can only run for 2 terms, 10 years or 8 years. This guy went for another term. When he went for another term, he appointed somebody again to the people of Ivory Coast that, look, when I am not there, I want this guy to take over. Because I've worked so hard to make this country, the utopia of Africa. So I can't just hand it over to anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, the person this guy appointed again died. He also died. We don't know what happened. It seems like somebody is getting rid of. I hope what I'm thinking is not the actual case or what actually happened, but I don't understand why anytime this guy appoints somebody to take over, the person died. How? It doesn't make any sense, right? I hope everybody know where this is going. He's going to run for another more term because the person he appointed to take over the country is dead again. I was in Ivory Coast by then. I was in Ivory Coast. There was a lot of tension in Ivory Coast by then. A lot of people were not happy. And the most important thing, Alassane Ouattara has become a tool for France to use against our darling boy in Burkina Faso. This guy has become a tool. You've heard this a million times. They are trying to take down Captain Ibrahim Traore. Assassination attempt failed. Assassination attempt failed. Most of the assassination attempt came from Ivory Coast. Anytime they arrest somebody in Burkina Faso, there's Ivory Coast for intelligence among them. When I say intelligence, I mean they have people who are part of their CIA, whatever they call it in Ivory Coast. They have people who are part of those who are trying to take down Captain Ibrahim Traore. You think this is coincidence? No. The last time Ivory Coast had somebody who was the last time Burkina Faso had somebody who was transforming Burkina Faso, it was Ivory Coast who sponsored the coup d'etat. So this is no coincidence. They've done it before. I'm talking about Thomas Sankara. Ivory Coast was the mastermind behind Thomas Sankara assassination. You know, I have to end it here, because the more you talk about these things, the more likely it is for them to take down your videos. But by the way, I hope TikTok don't take down this video. It's very, very frustrating to create videos like this, and TikTok will take it down. Please make sure to hit on the like button, share to family and friends before they take it down. I don't know, guys. Don't forget to hit on the like button and share to family and friends. Shalom. See you guys in the next episode.
We have some major breaking news coming from Ivory Coast. It is alleged that there is a coup in Ivory Coast, and there are so many places in Ivory Coast now without internet. So even many Ivory Coastians do not know what is going on in their country, because there are some places that have internet and there are some places that do not have internet. It is alleged that the people in Ivory Coast and the army have said enough is enough. Alassane Ouattara has to step down immediately. He is the person who has been threatening Ibrahim Traore and has been sending enemies to Burkina Faso to go and try to take down Ibrahim Traore. So we are hoping that this is true. Although it is alleged, we don't have official communication. But immediately I get official communication, I'm going to give you all the information. The videos that are coming out of that place are showing people are shouting and they are saying that Alassane Ouattara has to step down immediately. They are tired of him and he has to go away. He has been ruling that country in a very dictatorial way from the time he took power. And Alassane Ouattara has been bringing a lot of Western influence in their country, something that many Ivory Coastians do not want.
This is Ivory Coast. That video is also from Ivory Coast. You know, some youths are taken to the streets to go and protest that the president should step down. This is an amazing news. You know, hopefully that we will be able to verify these things from correct news sources as well. But the main problem with dictatorships across Africa is that, you know, some stupid soldiers and police officers who are loyal to these people because of their own pocket as well, they are going to use guns like in this video to unalive people, you know. But remember, those soldiers and those police officers who protect corruption in the country, after those leaders were overthrown, those people also should be put on death row. Yes, death row, which means that public execution, because that is the only way protecting a dictator who is, by the way, you know, not there for the interest of the African people. Africans should just do like the way China do as always. The people who are traitors in China, they always like execution style. That's it.
Revolution may take place all over Africa. Africa may have our freedom very soon from our oppressors. But yesterday, there is coup that happened in Ivory Coast. The president of Ivory Coast is yet to be seen. People were even assuming maybe he has been spy or has been arrested by the people that planned coup against him. The only country that revolution may not happen all over Africa is Nigeria. The only country that may not be liberated from our freedom is Nigeria. Because Nigerians are a set of people that like their oppressors. Nigerians are a group of people that love their chain. If their chain is getting rotten, they repaint it to make it look new. Nigeria is the only country where their youth defend their government for failing them. Nigeria is the only country that they've made tribalism higher than unity. So it will be so very difficult for them to liberate themselves, first from tribalism, secondly, breaking the country into pieces. Thirdly, constitution is not being fair to them. Fourth, their government did not care about them, and Nigerians did not even care that their government did not care about them. And one thing you should know about Nigerians is Nigerians have a lot of problems: religious problem, tribalism problem, political problem. So that is my own reason why I felt Nigerians can never liberate from their freedom. Because this set of youth that we have now, I'm talking to myself too, we are cowards. So what is your thought on this? Anyway, share your thought on the comment section responsibly, and for those that love to cry, cry responsibly on the comment section. Thank you.
So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into global politics. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.